Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates. Hello everyone, welcome to the Mandeep Kaur Sidhu show. Today we have with us Lacey Marie. She is a TEDx speaker and is currently motivating people around the world through her motivational story. Lacey Marie has gone through breast removal surgery, and in this episode we will discuss about it and we will know more about it and how she got the courage to go through different treatments for her body. Lacey, welcome to the Mandeep Kaur Sidhu show.
Well, thank you.
So let's talk about your childhood first. How was your childhood?
Oh my goodness. I had a fantastic childhood. I was born and raised in the US in Idaho, a very small farming town. There, we primarily grow potatoes. So we have lots and lots of potatoes. And I got to have such a fun childhood that I got to play outside all the time and go camping and play on motorcycles and four-wheelers. And I have one brother. We just got to play a lot.
So US is more about fun activities for children, I know. I know that. Something about your education, where did you study, and what profession you chose for yourself?
Yes. So I actually have very little education. The most traditional education that I have is through high school, so which would be 12th grade. I graduated high school, and then I have spent the last 20 years doing self-study, different courses, learning different things, whether it be from Eastern type medicine, new age medical, or, energy healing type stuff, herbs, natural stuff. But then I also have gone really heavily the digital space. So a lot of just self-taught and courses, a lot of YouTube channels, but just watching and self-teaching.
So you landed to digital marketing, is it?
Yes, yep. I do a lot of digital marketing. That's my business.
Where are your clients based out? Most of them are from US?
Yes, currently they are all from the US. And my company is actually called Be Social because I specialize in social media marketing and teaching people the tips and tricks on how to be social on social media so that they can save their time and energy and not spend so much time trying to figure out how to market themselves or their business on social platforms.
Today is a very motivational session and it's very inspirational for people who sometimes land into health problems. So what kind of health issues came your way from being a very normal woman to someone who is now facing some health issues?
Yes. Oh my goodness. This is something I'm super passionate about talking about. So I actually was incredibly healthy. And when I was about 25 years old, I had 3 kids, and I decided that my body probably wasn't as good as it used to be. So I was going to fix it, right? Like if something's broken, you fix it. So I viewed myself as broken. So I went to a plastic surgeon to have my breasts made bigger, a breast augmentation. And so I went ahead with that and I became pretty sick shortly after. And my journey just continued and I kept trying to find out what was wrong, why I was feeling so sick. And then it came to light that there's a thing that is called breast implant illness. So I started studying and learning more about breast implant illness. And then I decided I needed to get them out. Like, let's just remove these breast implants or these big plastic, toxic bags that were inside of my body. That honestly almost killed me. I was so sick. I was down to like 80 pounds. I couldn't walk, and I had multiple doctors tell me that I just needed to go home and plan my funeral. And it was the scariest thing because then when they told me I needed to go home and plan my funeral, I had 4 little kids, and I was like, what am I going to do? Like, this is not how my story's supposed to end. Yeah, so I continued on. I met with different doctors, trying to get somebody, a surgeon, to remove my breast implants, and it was really hard. Like, doctors did not want to do it. Through my journey, it was very interesting because through my journey, the doctors, the medical profession, recommended that I go get genetic testing done. So I did that, and they checked my blood, they checked my genetics, and they said that I had two markers for breast cancer. And so they recommended that I have my entire breast removed, which is called a prophylactic mastectomy. And they recommended that I had that done at the same time that I had my breast implants removed to avoid the risk of cancer. So 1 year and 2 months ago, I had that surgery done. So they removed my breast implants and all of my breast tissue all at the same time.
Otherwise, they both are two different things.
Correct. Yep. They're two totally separate things. So in my mind, I was thinking, okay, if I get my breast implants removed, the foreign object I put in my body, if I have that removed, I'm going to start feeling better. Okay. And so we started towards that. And then that's when the doctors said, you have these markers. It's not a matter of if you get cancer, but when. And that scared me because I'd already spent so many years of my life being so sick that I was like, I don't want to be sick anymore. So just take my breasts. So they took everything. Everything is gone.
How are you feeling now?
So I actually feel really, really good. It's been just over a year, and I've had so much more energy. I've been able to go out and do more physical activities. It's been so good.
Much better than before?
Much better than before. Much, much better.
What gave you strength during the treatments, and are you still taking some treatments?
Okay, so I'm not doing any treatments, which is amazing. And what gave me strength was just focusing on anything positive. It was so much a mind game that I would really focus on anything I possibly could that was positive. Even if it was really loving the feel of my blanket, or noticing the color. I don't even know, like my kids would come out of their bedroom and I would be like, oh, that's such a beautiful shirt you have on. So finding the tiniest things and just making it amazing.
So are you trying to help people with the similar challenges? Do you find anybody on social media or somewhere who are facing similar challenges as yours?
Yes, there are thousands of women that are going through either the breast implant illness or going through breast cancer or having to have a full mastectomy and have their breasts removed totally and still learning how to embrace their femininity. There are thousands and thousands of people.
What's your learning? So what do you recommend? One should go for any kind of plastic surgery or not?
So that is a great question. I recommend you fall madly in love with yourself the way that you are, because you are gorgeous just how you are.
To go through such kind of treatments needs a lot of courage, and some people are going through different kinds of illness and they just give up. So what is your message to them? I know these things are very, very painful, but you as a woman has done this. What is your message to them?
My message to them would be just keep going. Just keep going. Find anything that you can just basically hold on to and find the joy and the positive in it and just keep going, because it's beautiful on the other side.
So what's your favorite kind of music?
Ooh, I like country.
Do you want to sing?
Do I want to sing? Well, I sing all the time, but now I don't know what to sing.
And what kind of reading you do?
A lot of self-help, like self-development, mindset type books.
Like, you are into social media marketing, and I personally believe that there are not much books on that. Is it a continuous learning?
It is continuous learning. And the reason why there's probably not very many books on that is because it changes so quickly.
Yeah.
It's ever evolving.
Every week there is something new.
It's so true.
So tell me something about your kids, what they're doing, and are they studying? How they helped you during this time?
Yes. So I have four kids. The oldest is 16,
Mhm.
the youngest is 8, and they are all busy. My daughter, she actually is an entrepreneur. She has a social media channel called The Dreaded Cowgirl. She has dreads in her hair and she is a cowgirl. She does barrel racing and trains horses. My boys are into soccer and football, and they have seen, they have been there for me through all of my stuff, all of my health issues, my divorce. Like, they have been there through everything, and they've seen their mom fall flat on my, they've seen me fall flat on my face and cry my eyes out, but they've also seen me and helped me get back up. Like, they have helped me so much. They are my biggest cheerleaders.
And one thing I wanted to ask, how was your TEDx experience?
Okay, yes. So we'll go with TEDx experience, okay? Yes, it was such a great experience. It was hard. I do a lot of public speaking. That was by far the hardest platform to do public speaking, because you don't have any prompts. It's not like planned out. You just kind of have to know what you're doing and go for it. So
Got it.
yeah, you have to memorize it. Like, it was really fun, but it was really intimidating. But I highly recommend it. I say, if you're in the public eye, or even if you're not, if you have a great idea, go for it. Get out there, get on the TEDx stage, because it really changes you as a person. What next for me? I'm not really sure. I want to continue on with my public speaking and with encouraging women and people in general about one, keep going during hard times, and finding their true self, and being able to just embrace who they totally are, 100% authentically.
Any motivational message for the audience?
Any motivational messages? My biggest thing that I always say is, be a decent human being, and you've got it made.
So it's all over from my side. I think I have less questions and you have answered very crisp. You have given a very crisp answers.
Great. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Lacey, for being on our show today. I hope our audience must have liked this episode, and be a stronger woman, be a gorgeous woman. Thank you so much.